Hi guys, so you're probably going to think I'm mad for even discussing this topic. I mean, I'm a link builder and I'm teaching you something that basically would mean you would stop link building. But the fact is, you probably at one point want to reach a stage where you could tone down or kind of focus your link building. You want to build a solid foundation so you can live on, probably so you can live on a certain income. And then the rest that you make is just kind of extra play money, right? Now, firstly, I would never actually advocate to stop link building, but there are brands out there which will reach a stage where, with the right content, they're basically at a nice, comfortable level with the business. And obviously, only if they want to then grow the business further will we then rank up the online marketing a bit. The fastest way to do this is by having content which goes viral. Now, when I say viral content, it could purely mean it goes viral just in a particular industry, whether that's with outreach, with social shares, or a mix of the two. Now, I'm going to show you an extreme example of this, just so you can see the sheer power of creating exactly the right content at the right moment and the kind of benefits that you can get from that. So you might remember this picture of a dress that went viral in early 2015. Basically, it was a picture of a dress that appeared one colour to a lot of people and completely different colour to others. So you either see this dress as blue and black or white and gold. And anyway, just as we all know, if you're familiar with it, this ended up getting 10 million tweets in 1 week. And they actually sold, just of this dress alone, after that, they sold 3,000 versions of it in a week and a half. Now, of course, this wasn't actually them that ran this particular, it wasn't a campaign or something, this was kind of somebody else that tweeted it and it was an accidental thing. No matter whether it's the brand or just some random person, this is the kind of SEO impact that you can get from something like this. So if you look here, I mean, the company was doing kind of okay anyway, but this is where the kind of where it went viral. See here in early 2015, it shot up, and I mean they were getting thousands of links referring to memes, and obviously along with that you would get an increase in the amount of traffic. So I mean this was afterwards in June, but obviously it went up to, you're talking 80,000 visitors a month, and obviously it just continued to go up in that manner. Now, that's not to say that they probably didn't do any outreach, but in this scenario, I would say that they probably would have got away with not doing any for quite some time, purely because of the sheer amount of links. And of course, some of those links were also insanely powerful and authoritative. As you can see here, they had links on Huffington Post, BBC, on Wikipedia, Gizmodo, so many different links, and obviously with that amount of powerful link juice, and even just the ranking factor that you would get from having more traffic coming in, the entire site benefits. It started to rank for thousands of terms that normally that company would not have ranked for. Now, obviously, there are a lot of branded terms that they're ranking at the top for. Obviously, the brand awareness thing came into play because people wanted to know more about the brand behind the dress. So obviously, they're searching directly for that. But even those non-branded terms are pretty interesting. I mean, previously, they would have struggled to rank for these especially kind of generic terms like black embellished cardigan and black overlay dress and grey shrugs for dresses and this kind of thing. But they're even ranking for some more super competitive terms such as got wedding outfits, summer dresses, and even cocktail dresses. They actually rank on the first page. Just as an example, if you look here, they're actually ranked number 4. I could even change at any point, but I mean, they even outrank the likes of House of Frasers and Next for cocktail dresses, which, I mean, previously to that viral marketing, that would have been insane for them. They probably never would have thought that was possible. And that's purely just due to the sheer power of that campaign, even though it was accidental. So, I'm not really saying stop link building. What I mean is, when you're at a solid foundation and you've got great authority, this is what it's going to do. It's going to build great authority for your website. from this kind of viral marketing, then you can afford at that point to tail off your efforts slightly, and just concentrate on updating the site with fresh content. That content will then start to rank for whatever respective keyword it's targeted towards, and then you can collect even more organic search traffic. And that's without having to actively do more link building and outreach. So anyway, thanks for watching the video and hope that was helpful.